I'm Lawrence. I'm a first-generation Chinese American, and these are just some photos I've taken within the last year of Chinatown. So just like a little bit about me. So I grew up in Jersey, but my parents would come here every Sunday to Transfiguration Church, and it's kind of like a family thing. We'd go to church. I would go to English mass, and we'd just have like dim sum and grab some groceries. But it wasn't until recently that I started actually living in Chinatown in the last year, and for me it's completely different from just visiting. I live nearby Grand Street or Roosevelt Park, so that long strip of just a whole different range of activities going on. And so I walk through this park pretty much every day, whether to get groceries, go to class, and things of that sort. And a lot of times when I'm there and I have free time, I just sit by Pace Park. There's the end of the park where there's a track, and you'll see grannies walking the park. Sometimes we square dancing in the summer. You see the old guys, they're playing cards. And you see also teenage kids and just kids running around on the field. And sometimes when I'm just sitting there, the way my friend has put it so brilliantly, it's just all these stages of life. And I don't really see that anywhere else. And granted, the city could do a better job and clean up the park a little bit more, but I've never found anything closer to that. And for me, it's just so beautiful. And I just watch people play basketball. And it's not just Chinese people at the end of the day, it's brown, black people, and they're just playing pickup ball, or they're playing handball. And there's just this vitality of life. And for me, it's just really moving, and to see that people are still here. And it gives me, it makes me want to take action and do what I can. And I do it this way, through my photos. So this is just a pickup game that they usually play out there. Yeah. You can just so I guess in a lot of these photos, I try to mesh the younger generations and the older generations together, because that's how I see it. That's how I see it whenever I sit down at this park. And just Chinatown in general is so important to me, because growing up, I didn't have to ask my parents, what does hot churn taste like, or what does a traditional lion dance look like. Chinatown has fed me and has given me my identity, and has really just made me who I am without having to ask my parents. And it wasn't until recently that I realized how important that was. And this coming summer, I'm going to be going to DC, and I hear the Chinatown there is just dead. You have Starbucks, and it's just in Chinese words, and you're just like, okay, cool. And I'm starting to realize that this place is incredibly special, especially right before I'm about to leave. But I definitely want to come back here and try to preserve or try to maintain this community.